Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I want to show you a very cool program that I found out about, also known as Filmora. Filmora is a professional desktop class video editor that is available on Mac and PC. I'm going to be showing you guys today a few new features that Filmora added recently that I think are super cool. Now, if you want to see a video going over all the basics of Filmora and just pretty much everything you need to know basically about Filmora, make sure you click the link right below that like button and that'll take you to a video I did a couple of months ago regarding all the basics of Filmora. So the brand new thing that Filmora added very recently, it was actually launched on June 13th, was the Filmora Effect Store. This is a brand new thing they just launched, and basically what it is a little effect store that you can buy effects for your videos and for Filmora. There are a ton of different types of effects such as filters, animated titles, music, and more. Now, if you want to check out the effects store before you buy the program, if you already have Filmora, make sure you check out the effects store. The URL, I'll also drop it in the description down below, but it is filmora.wondershare.com/effect-store. I'll put that link in the description down below. So basically what this store allows you to do is basically download different things for your videos and then use them inside your videos and make it a higher production quality. Now with this, they actually added a lot of different effects. One of them is going to be the 80s retro collection, the second one is going to be the fashion collection, and the third one is going to be the spring collection. So all of them contain a lot of different things, and I want to show you guys every single effect in depth. So let's go into Filmora and check it out. So right now we're inside Filmora, and I'm going to be showing you 3 different effect packs today, and we're going to start off with the free one that comes with the latest version of Filmora, also known as the Spring Effect Pack. Now the Spring Effect Pack contains 9 transitions, 16 titles, 20 elements, and 24 overlays, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything in this video. So let's start off right away by looking at the 9 different transitions inside the Spring Effect Pack. So I'm not going to be able to show you guys every single one inside the gameplay because that's simply going to make the video way too long. So I'm going to be showing you guys a few of them, such as this one. So this is from the Spring Effect Pack. That looks pretty nice. And let's take a look at one more real quick. So these, as you can see, they have their own different style. Let's take a look at one of the other ones with a different style. And let's take a look how that looks. So that looks pretty cool as well. Now if you want to preview them before you put them in, you just double click right here like this, and then it's going to pretty much show you what it looks like over top this little image. So that one looks pretty cool. That one is probably one of my favorites because it goes like right to the middle. And let's take a look at these ones. Again, everything inside this effect pack is of course spring themed, and again, it is free, coming with the latest version of Filmora. Next thing I want to take a look at is the 16 different title elements. So let's take a look at those real quick. So in order to get the title elements, we're going to go to text and credit. We're going to go over to spring, and here are the 16 brand new ones. So let's go right here and put this one in real quick. Let's see how that looks, and let's edit that. So we're going to double click to edit. And again, if you want to see a video on how I actually use Filmora and how to use it overall, I'll make sure to drop that link right below the like button in the description. So right now, that is what the title element looks like. Let's take a look at what another one looks like right now. So that's basically like a lower third. So let's see how that one looks. So lower third. Let's see how that looks. So that looks pretty cool, and the cool thing about these, wherever you see text, you can edit it. So right here, there are 3 different text fields, right here, right here, right here, and overall, it is very cool. The ones on the bottom, I would say, are kind of modern, like this one. Next thing I want to take a look at is the 20 different elements inside the Spring Effect Pack. So let's go over to elements, let's go over to spring, and let's take a look at some of them. So let's just drag a few of them in like this. As you can see, Filmora is online based, so it does take a while to download. So instead of actually doing that, we're going to just use one that's already downloaded, like this one. So let's take a look how that one looks. So that is one of them right there, and as you can see, those are what the other ones look like. Pretty cool stuff right there. And again, if you want to download it, I already covered this in my previous video, but you can just download it because the thing about Filmora is that most of it is online based, so you do need to download the effects. So right here, that is another one, and that is the 20 elements inside the Filmora Effect Pack for Spring. Let's take a look at the 24 overlays, which is the last part of the Spring Effect Pack. So right here, we're going to go to overlays, then we're going to go to spring, and let's just drag a few of them in like this. Let's actually just drag them in on this side, and let's take a look how that looks. So there you go, that is your spring effect pack, and it kind of goes along with the spring effects. And let's take a look how some other ones look. A lot of them have flowers inside because, of course, that is the spring theme. And overall, it is pretty cool. So let's take a look at a few more, how they look like. So overall, I really enjoyed this effect pack, and it is free. This is known as the Spring Effect Pack, and it does come with the latest version of Filmora. Just to wrap things up for the Spring Effect Pack, it comes with 9 different transitions, 16 titles, 20 elements, and 24 overlays. So there you go, that is the Spring Effect Pack inside Filmora. So the second effect pack I want to show you guys is the 80s Retro Collection, which is simply inspired by the culture of the 80s. So this effect pack contains 18 titles, 11 transitions, 10 elements, 11 overlays, 6 filters, and 13 different types of music. This is a super big effect pack. Now obviously I can't show you everything it has to offer inside this video, but again, it is available at the Filmora store, and this is one of the new effect packs that they offer on there. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you can, of course. So let's start off by taking a look at the 18 different title elements. So we're going to go over to 80s Retro Collection after going to title, and let's take a look at, I'm just going to do like 1 or 2 per section because there simply is so much to cover in this. So obviously with the titles, as I said before, you can cover and change what kind of text you want. So we're going to do Jeff, and then we're going to change this one to tutorials. Let's take a look how that looks real quick. So that looks pretty cool. Again, everything inside this whole 80s Retro Collection is inspired by the 80s. And let's take a look at this one real quick. So we're just going to make this one Jeff. And why can't I move that over? There we go. And let's take a look how that one looks. So pretty cool stuff right there. Very, very nice. Oh, I actually forgot to change that text right there. And let's take a look how some other ones look. So that one has this little staticky feel. Again, overall, everything inside this effect pack is based on the 80s. There you go. That is one of the lower thirds. I really enjoy this effect pack because I kind of like it. It has nice colors and it's very enjoyable overall. Now let's take a look at the 11 transitions that they added with this brand new effect pack. So we're going to go over to transitions, we're going to go to retro 80s, and I'm just going to be showing you guys a few of them. So there's one right here, very cool stuff, and a lot of them inside this effect pack are very, very quick, as you can tell. There's another one right there, and let's take a look how a few other ones look. Very cool stuff right there. I like the transitions inside this effect pack because they are very modern, even though they're 80s style. I just like the overall style of the 80s effect pack inside this whole Filmora thing. Next thing I want to show you guys is the 10 different elements. So we're going to go over to retro 80s, and we're going to put in, let's put in 3 different elements. So we're going to put in the television, shader, and so there you go. Let's play. Oh, whoops, it accidentally skipped to the bottom. So let's take a look at that. So that one is the cassette. And again, elements are pretty much like movable things you can put inside your videos. There are the sunglasses, and last thing it's going to be showing you is the television, which is also very cool, as you can see right there. Overall, the elements inside this effect pack are very smooth, and if you're making an 80s themed video, they are definitely going to be worth it. So I already showed you guys that. That one is another cool one. There's like a star, square, different types of things, and there you go. That is a boombox. Next thing I want to show you guys is the 11 different overlays. So let's just get rid of these real quick, and let's go to overlays. Let's go to retro 80s, and let's take a quick look at 3 of them. Actually, let's take a look at 2 of them. So right here is the VHS static. It actually skipped to the thunder. So there you go. That is VHS static. And next thing it's going to be showing you is the thunder, which is also very realistic and very cool. Let's take a look at some of the other 80 ones. So there you go. Those are different types of neon grids and some stardust, as well as this little make it so cool theme, which is very, very cool as well. Next thing I want to show you guys inside this effect pack is the 6 different filters. So we're going to exit out of this. We're just going to delete those real quick, and let's go over to filters, and let's go over to 80s retro, and let's just take a look at one of them. I'm going to show you guys the other ones real quick. So that's one of them. Filters are pretty much like static things, Overall, looks very, very cool. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the music. So there's 13 different types of music, actually. So I'm not going to be able to play through this video, but overall, I'm just going to play like a few things. Overall, they're just 80s themed, and they look very cool. I like them. They're like an 80s themed type of music. So there you go, that is the 80s retro collection, a very cool effect pack inside Filmora, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. So the last effect pack I want to show you guys today is the fashion collection, which is a stylish modern effect pack, which is very cool. This effect pack includes 30 different titles, 10 transitions, 10 overlays, as well as 10 different filters. Let's start off yet again with the titles, and we're going to go over to titles, we're going to go over to fashion, and let's just take a look at a few of them, because in this effect pack there are just so many, and I don't have time to cover them in this video. So let's just edit the text in this one. This one looks actually pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. So I'm just going to make that name, and let's quickly take a look at this. Jeff. Oh, so as you can see here, we're just going to leave that one by itself, and let's take a look how this one looks. So that one is pretty cool. As you can see, it has that background gameplay, and that one looks pretty cool. Again, everything inside this effect pack is very modern. Let's take a look at how the rest of the ones look. So these are some lower thirds. Let's take a look at some of these. That one is pretty nice. Again, I really like this fashion effect pack, not because it's fashion related, it's more because it is very modern and everything is very 21st century like, which is very, very cool. Especially that one, very, very modern again. Let's take a look at the 13 different transitions that they added with this effect pack as well. So let's go over to transitions, and let's go over to fashion, and let's put this one in. Let's see how that one looks. So that one is very cool, very, very modern right there. And let's take a look at one more real quick. I like that one as well. Now let's take a look at the other ones just like this. Again, I'm just double clicking to preview them. Super cool stuff right here. Again, the ones inside the fashion transition or the fashion effect pack, the transitions are very simple, and I like them because they're fast, simple, and sweet. Very, very cool stuff. Last thing I want to take a look at inside this whole fashion effect pack is the 10 different overlays as well as the 10 different filters. So let's take a look at overlays, then we're going to go over to fashion, and let's put about 2 of them in, and let's see how they look. So the second one is obviously a countdown clock, which is very cool. Let's take a look what the first one is here. It's like a very modern theme. It doesn't really go along with the gameplay inside this, but if it was like a modern video that was very fast paced, as you can see here, it would look very cool. Now let's take a look how the other ones would look. That one is pretty cool. That one is also very cool. Overall, very cool stuff inside this whole effect pack. Last thing I want to show you guys inside this fashion effect pack is the 10 different filters. So let's just clear out of these real quick, and let's go over to filters, let's go over to fashion, and let's just put 2 of them in. So there is like a red one right there. Here's another one called Gaga. Let's take a look how that one looks. Very cool stuff right there. It's like a mirror themed. And let's take a look how some other ones look. This one is pretty cool. It has like this thunder-like look, but it's not really thunder. It just has like these lights going to it. Overall, very cool stuff right there, and I thoroughly enjoy this effect pack. Again, there you go, that is the fashion collection, a stylish effect pack with modern things. It contains 30 titles, 13 transitions, 10 overlays, and 10 filters, and it is available on the Filmora Effect Store. So just to wrap things up, I showed you guys 3 different effect packs in this video: the 80s Retro Collection, the Fashion Collection, and the Spring Collection. Right now, the 80s Retro Collection and the Fashion Collection are both on a big discount price of only $14.99, and I'll link them right below that like button, and they're available in the brand new Filmora Effect Store, which launched very recently. Actually, they launched on June 13th. Also, if you want to buy both of them, which is the 80s Retro Collection and the Fashion Collection, there are just $19.99 for both of the effect packs, and $19.99 for both of them is a very, very good price. Also, if you want to get the Spring Effect Pack, that is completely free, and all you need to do to get that is download the latest version of Filmora, which I'll also link in the video description down below. So that's going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, a simple like rating will really help it out, as well as if you guys can subscribe down below. That would be absolutely amazing, because you'll get a brand new video every single day in your subscription box at 5 PM EST. With that being said, thank you guys for watching for the last time, and I'll see you guys in my next video.